Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is La Madame. So happy to be here with you today. Today is Saturday, a Saturday of many to come. Tomorrow is Super Bowl weekend. I am curious of what you guys are doing for Super Bowl. I can imagine out making your favorite signature drinks, all kind of different foods and stuff, hot wings and so I'm really happy for you. I hope everyone has a safe Super Bowl weekend. I am here with a reading and for a reading. So let's take it there. So let me loosen up a little. I got some good news I want to share. So I'll get it out in the open. So I found the home I am going to live in, and I am super excited. Yes, yes. So I'll be moving, and I would like to share it with all of you. Thank you for being with me and making it through with me throughout the holidays. It's been tough on me, but I got through it. Thank you all for listening to my readings. Not giving me a hard time. I didn't see too much riffraff and things going on, and I appreciate that. Thank you for making my life easier. So, with all due, with all due, let's get to the reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, white light, I ask that you guide me. Guide me through the wilderness at this time. Share with me the energies of any that surrounds me and the collectives at this time. I ask that you share this reading with my fellow friends and folks. Please guide me and lead me in the right direction. Ancestors, I ask for protection. Continue to protect me through this reading and the energy that surrounds me. Block out any negativity that does not belong. Holy angels, I pray as well for protection. Thank you for what you do for me each day. Thank you for protecting me throughout the night and the day. Thank you in advance. Let's go. Once more, and we'll get this in. Let's see. The first card is the Six of Swords. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can read properly. Forgive me if you see the glare. Six of Swords is here. The Six of Swords is reminding us that we may need to go ahead and take a little ride, shall I say? A little ride to Peaceville. you know, Things are just going on in the atmosphere. I can feel it. I know you can as well. I know that you're seeking answers, along with me, and we're seeking answers. And so it said to take a little trip. Take a little trip and just to relieve your mind. To reset. And so it's nice to know. What could be crossing this is the moon. And the moon is here. It wants to be disruptive. The moon is saying, don't go, stay here for a while. Let's just try to get through this. Let's just try to do it on our own. And that's not what's asked. That's not what's asked. What's asked is that you get away, you retreat. That's what the first card says. It says to retreat, to get away and retreat. And the moon is here. It's blocking this movement. Something's blocking this movement. It's not wanting to get off the ground. This could be relationship wise. Folks, him, her, or persons may not want to accept the inevitable. in a relationship, sometimes we try to push, in the direction, we try to push the relationship. We try to force the relationship instead of just letting things flow naturally. Okay, this card right now is just, it doesn't give me the natural. It's very unnatural. Things are happening. There's a lot of everything going on. You can't see very close from here, but you got the wolves howling, and there's strange crawfish and different type of exotic fish in the water at night. And then if you look at the moon sun, it's so aggravated. This energy is so aggravated. And so let's keep going. What sits beneath the Six of Swords, moving into this nice atmosphere, getting some relief, is the devil. The devil showed up. The devil has showed up. This energy wants to keep you bounded in the situation that you're in. It does not want any movement. The devil energy is what it is. This is what it is. This is what it says. They want to bind. I cannot pull this card up closer. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna cover it up. But there's a man and a woman chained up. Take this reading as you may, him or her. They're binded up, and the devil is controlling them. They're being controlled by a dark, higher power. And there's a strong hold on this situation. It does not want a person or situation to move forward. Moving from the past is the Two of Wands. This energy is just their thought process. Someone's thought process is wondering. It has a lot of questions they're asking. Should I go? Should I stay? If I go, what will happen? If I stay, what will happen? They're kind of doing some self-reflecting here. But the question still remains, should I go or should I stay? Should you go on this trip? Should you just leave everything where it's at and get a deep breath, go somewhere, retreat? Or do you allow the enemy to hold you back? What sits above the Six of Swords is the Six of Cups. So the same amount of time and attention that you put into the Six of Swords is the same amount of attention you put into the Six of Cups, which is a very happy card. This card is full of acts of kindness, home, maybe go visit home. This is actually a pretty decent card. I believe this may be saying, go visit family. A lot of times when you're going through things, it's good to be around family. Good people. Family can be blood family. It could be blended families. It could be best friends, good friends of the family. It could be godmom, God's fathers. It could be whoever accepts you and who's loving and who loves you back. That's considered family. So at this point, it's good to probably go and visit some loved ones. Be around some children, Go visit cousins and things of that nature and watch them play. Listen to them and to all their little jokes and conversations. Get in tune with your playful side. That will bring some happiness. Moving into the present energy is the World. There's going to be a lot of temptation. There's a lot of temptation around you. All four corners, there's temptation. Although life recycles itself, life does not stop. It just keeps going. It keeps going. It never stops. That's why it's very important that you get on that freight train, meaning when it's the beginning of the month like it is, it's not New Year's Day, but it's still the New Year's season. You need to get on board with it. You need to retrain your mind, body, and soul. You can do that. No, you can't erase time. You cannot go back. You can't go back to what was. It will never go back. Things will never go back the same. Things never go back the same. There'll always be a difference. There'll always be one. So you'll never go back to what you used to how things used to be. However, it's important that you go through these life cycles. You go through and that you passed your tests. It's important that you pass your tests when you go through these cycles, because guess what? If you do not pass your tests, you get a failing grade. You get a big F, okay? And then, you'll be a laughing stock, and you'll have to wear that loser sign on your forehead the rest of the year. And who wants to do that? So it's best that you just go through, complete your cycles, so that way you don't have to continue them or restart them and keep, starting over and over and over again. So far, this reading reminds me of a relationship. It reminds me of a relationship that you're supposed to grow from. You're supposed to learn from. Let me take these glasses off. You're supposed to learn from your past mistakes. And, we do this thing to where we think we know it all. At this given moment, I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm tired of thinking about this. I'm tired of dealing with this problem. So I'm going to make the decision. And that's where we mess up. We mess up when we make the decision. Yeah, you make your decision, but you wait to hear. You wait to hear first. Let it compute through your mind. Let it rotate for a while. Just kind of do some self reevaluating. It's kind of like a puzzle when you're getting ready to do a puzzle, and you're so excited to do this puzzle, right? And so you pour all the pieces, and you're ready. You're moving pieces around, and it takes time, right, to do this, to complete this puzzle. And it starts off as, I got to find the first one. The whole object of the puzzle is to start and then to finish. The starting point to the finish point. And so we're looking through these puzzles, and we're like, oh, I found the first piece. Oh, I found the second piece. I found the third. It's like, and that type of retraction that goes on, that's what you want. You want to pass these cycles. And what we do is we stay in our junk for way too long. I'm learning this. I've learned it. I finally learned it, that you just can't stay in the same spot. I don't care what's in the way. I don't care if it was Mother Teresa, okay, telling you, do this the way I ask you, do this at this time, at this place, do. You sit, you let it rotate, you think before you speak. You think before you make that action. Sometimes we go ahead, and that was just, Mother, I'm that type. I'm sorry that, I'm teaching, and I just have that type of style. I just love to teach, and I'm just trying to, shed some light. So this reading reminds me of a relationship that we don't want to let go. We know we should leave. The Six of Swords says to leave, to go, to get on this boat, or take a trip, or go somewhere. Leave the relationship. Take whatever you got and just go. But in your mind, you're toiling with your mind. Oh, should I don't know. Things aren't that bad. I could deal with this. This is something I can do. And you try to do it on your own, where we fail. And then you're left with decisions. Should I go or should I stay? If I stay, what will happen? If I go, what will happen? And being around family, the Six of Cups is a great place to be. I support this. I really do believe that to go visit friends or family or something would be great for you. It'd be good for you. At the same time, we let life cycles get the best of us. We get to the finish mark. We get to that mark. It's like when you're in a race and you're running with the baton, and you're running with the baton, and then you're already at the finish line. You're already there. You already won. You know that you won because you can look back, or you know nobody's back. Oh, I'm in the lead. You're already there. And then all of a sudden, instead of you passing the baton, you say, you take that one look all the way around, one last look. Let me look around here and see who's on my tail. And you turn around and the baton, whatever, you're not able to pass it to the other person, and the other person wins the race. Just like that. That's how life takes us. That's what happens to us. And so we must complete our task, guys. What sits at the bottom of the deck is the star. I'm going to cover her up. Oh, yeah. So it's the star card. And she's just so fabulous and beautiful in her nudity. She's beautiful. She's in charge. She's producing and productive. She's, I see a little seduction, a little sexiness, or have you, but she's just so at peace. And this is where you probably want to be. You want to share these gifts and these blessings that this star is carrying, but you're unable to do that because the enemy has a hold of you. The devil card, remember? The devil card, I pulled this in this reading. This is stopping you from getting to this enjoying this fulfillment of the star. Can't mix those two. You can't, because the devil energy is going to pollute the clean water, contaminate it. So those two can't combine. It just does not work. It's like mixing water and oil together. It's not going to mix well. You're not going to produce anything. It's going to be a failure. And it's going to be a waste of product and material. It's just not going to be nothing. So the energy is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the energy. This is a person that, this is a divine, okay? And the person wants to be with this divine, wants to celebrate with this divine, wants to give to this divine. But at the same time, you got to remember, did you work hard to get here? This divine, see all these pentacles? She's worked hard for this. She bust her chops for this. Sweat and tears. And then what makes you think that you could just crawl up after cutting through the race and cheating, and you're just going to move everybody out the way and I'm going to get in front? What makes you think that you're going to do that to her? You have to be honest, her or him. You have to be honest with what you're bringing. If you're not bringing any peace, if you're not bringing anything to manifest and to grow, why do you think someone would want to stick with you? Why? So once again, I don't want to get into mother dears. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's finish this. So how people see this Nine of Pentacles, they see this Nine of Pentacles, this divine is shining. It's a divine, masculine, whoever, they're shining. Okay, they got together. They got their pieces, their clothes on, their robes. They're not lacking much. All they want is that one coin. This is the Nine of Pentacles. All they want is that one coin to get to 10 pentacles to feel complete. They're not asking for much. They do expect someone to be loyal enough to loyal, at least very loyal. And so then you have the Six of Batons here, and they want to ride her success. I want to hang out with her. I want to take her for a ride. I want to, man, she's something to look at. She's something to adore. He's something to look at. Look at how handsome he is. He's so fine. And, he's so, he's got it together. He's got all, everything is going well for him. He looks good. He dresses good. He talks good. He smells good. This is an energy that reflects. This is attraction. And that's great, right? That's not a bad thing. The only problem is you got this person, or the energy. Someone's carrying this energy. The devil. Where does the devil fit in with this happy couple? Exactly. That's what I was saying. So, a hope or fear in this reading is that this person can get close. And this looks really close to getting to this Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest with you. If I knew that there was a gentleman that was working so hard and diligently, and just a very loyal person, a person that, you want to take a chance with, and really let your hair down, let your guards down, I would want him to be here. a eight of coins. Still working, still working on those two pentacles. Yeah, you're almost there. You're at the finish line, but you're still working. See how his head is just in his work. He's not going to let nothing stop him. I love that type of security. I love the security. It looks like he just has, he's just real productive. He's not a lazy man. I like that. Work hard for me. Work hard. Yeah, don't let it come. Anything that comes too easy is cheap. Anything that comes easy, it's not good to just have something fall at your doorstep. You want to appreciate. You want a little information, a little background information about, who's bringing this to you. Yes, I like surprises, but at the same time, if you came and brought me, say someone came and brought me, said, I'm going to bless your life. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to give you this stack. Let's say that the person gave me something that I couldn't turn down. Say a person says, I want to bless you with something that I wouldn't turn down, but something that, let's just say $1 million. Just to say $1 million. Okay. Now let's say that I'm close to $1 million. Okay. All my dividends and everything would be close to $1 million. I've had $1 million run through my hands in a lifetime, maybe 2, maybe 3. Let's say that a person wanted to offer me $1 million. $1 million is a lot of money, but it's not rich. You're not going to become rich from it. It's not going to pay for your mortgage if you have a high mortgage bill and things like that, but it's money, right? And so you're going to want to take it, but if it's not really going to benefit me, if it's just going to make me happy for a few days, a few weeks versus a lifetime, I might be hesitant. Oh, here you go. Here's $1 million. Will you go out with me? And say somebody gives you $1 million. You might really need to say, I could really, but nah, this is a trick. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. No, thank you so kindly. Put it up. Do you have a kid, or give it to the poor or something like that, and turn it down. See, that's me. I'm not going to, just because you have money and you have this big stick, the thick stack, your wallet is this thick, and you come my way and you wanted to take me to go buy the finest purses, red bottom shoes, the finest Chanel perfume, and all these things. Don't think I'm going to be so wrapped up and sold so quickly just because you're so fast to give it. I'm going to wonder if the money's going to still keep coming in. And if you had all this money, are you going to turn on me and use your money as power? Are you going to be controlling? Are you going to tell me one day that I made you? You wouldn't be nothing without me. See, these are the things that's going to go through my mind because I already went through these things. You see, I already went through these cycles. So I know I'm not going to return back to the old person I used to be. That's a really good example for someone. And the last card is the King of Swords. Everything I just said, the Iceman, the Ice Father, Ice Daddy just spoke. I spoke for the Ice Daddy. The Ice Daddy is happy with what I said. He likes what I said. He knows that what I said is the truth. He stands behind me. He says, you are right, La Madame. What you just said was right. And so there it is. In this reading, you got to make some decisions. And you got to follow your first mind, yes, but at the same time, you got to really sit and make sure that you're making a long-term decision. Don't act quickly on situations. Things they don't stay the same. They don't stay the same. So there you have it. You've heard it from me. This is another reading, another teaching from La Madame. I hope I wasn't too blunt or whatever, or just, kind of yelling at you. I ain't trying to yell at you, but I am trying to scream at you a little bit, And so it's just, I mean love. Everything that I do from this point on, or since I've been doing these readings, is because I want to reach others. I used to have all this information and just keep it to myself. And then I decided I want to share it among other people that might need to hear a word, might need to know that, might just need some ideas, just might need a friend to talk to, might just want to hear, might be tired of talking. Do you ever get tired of talking and you just want to hear somebody else talk? It's like, you know what? Every time I talk, it seems like I end up talking, then I get upset and I'm like, oh, just forget it, forget it. Do you ever just get to a place where you say, I don't want to say a word, I just want to listen. I just want to listen. Carry on, yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, keep going, please. By all means. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. That's a good place to be. So you've heard it from me. This is La Madame. It's been a nice one. You guys have a good time for Super Bowl. Party for me. Sip a glass of wine or maybe drink a beer. Eat some some barbecue or some buffalo wings. Indulge and have fun, you guys. I'll be fine. I'm happy. Like I said, I'll be moving. Yes, I got me a house, my own house. I don't have to share with anybody else. He's got his house, I got mine. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I can't wait to see you next time.